Are you tired of being killed again and again and again by players who are just way better and way more stacked than you? If so, this video can help you to become better with just 5 simple steps that can turn you from an absolute noob into the strongest player on your SMP. Step 1. Getting gear. If you want to be the best player on your server, then you need to get the max gear. One of the fastest ways of doing this is with villages. First, you need to find a village. It can be any type as long as it has at least 2 villages. Then, you want to move the villages into a pit where you can breed them and trade with them for all the things you need, like diamond armor, diamond tools, and exclusive enchanted books like mending. If you don't get the trades you want on the first try, you can always break the workbench and place it again to re-roll the village's trades. Once you can buy all the stuff you need, use an anvil to put all the books like Protection 4 and Efficiency 5 onto your tools and armor, and in no time, you will have max diamond tools and armor. At this point, you should already be a lot stronger than most of the server, but you can be even more powerful. Next, collect a ton of beds or TNT and head to the Nether, where you can explode a massive area of netherrack at Y level 13 to find a lot of ancient debris. Once you have enough, you'll also need to find a bastion for an upgrade template, but this should be a breeze since you already have some very powerful diamond armor. After collecting everything you need, you can upgrade to even more powerful netherite tools and armor. You can also put your own custom armor trims to make your armor stand out from others. After completing this step, you will have very strong armor, and people will be scared when they see how stacked you are. But what's the point of being so stacked if you're so bad at PvP that a person in full iron armor can destroy you in a fight? Well, that's why step 2 is one of the most important steps: learning how to PvP. PvP has been around since the start of Minecraft. If you didn't already know, PvP stands for player versus player. There are lots of different types of PvP, like Crystal, where you use end crystals to explode other players. But the main PvP method on most servers is SMP. The SMP kit is full of potions, shields, ender pearls, and netherite armor. To become a better PvPer, you can watch a few tutorials by some YouTubers, link in description, but after you learn the basics like p-critting and axe thumping, it's mainly just about how much you practice and become better over time. Some good PvP servers you can practice on are PvP Legacy, Sharpness, and for people who live in Australia, Oceanias. Don't worry if you lose a lot of games, as with enough practice you can become really good at PvP and dominate your server. Step 3. Preparing for battle. If you want to be the strongest player on your SMP, then you need to never lose your fights. You might think, oh, that's easy because we just got the max gear and also became very good at PvP. But imagine going into a fight feeling so confident that you'll win until you realise that you don't have any way to heal, no strength or speed potions, or any extra items apart from your tools and armour. That's why we need to prepare our inventories so we're always ready to fight just in case. If you take a look, the SMP kit has a lot of strength, speed and fire resistance potions, along with a few stacks of golden apples and ender pearls. It also has a shield, totems and XP bottles to repair your tools and armor. Most of these items are super easy to get your hands on, but some are not so easy. First, we'll start off by making a shield. Just 6 planks and 1 iron in the crafting table. Super easy. You can enchant your shield if you have leftover books from step 1, but it doesn't really matter too much. Next up, we need golden apples. An easy way of getting heaps of them is by killing players near spawn, or making a gold farm. You choose what's easiest for you. Now we need some ender pearls. Ender pearls are super useful for escaping battles. Always bring at least 2 stacks, they'll come in handy. You can get a ton of pearls by going to the end or warped forest and killing a ton of enderman with looting 3. Almost finished now, we just need totems and XP bottles. You can get totems by killing evokers. Whether you do raids or build a raid farm, that's up to you, but you don't need too many in the SMP kit as it only has a few totems. Finally, last but not least, is XP bombs. These are most easily obtained by trading with a cleric villager. And now our inventory is fully prepared for battle, and we are ready to take on anybody. Step 4. Building a base. Now that you're a master of PvP with fully enchanted netherite armor and an inventory full of useful items to help you dominate the server, you may think that you're already the best on your SMP. But if you think about it, you really have nothing. No amazing base, no chest full of your riches, no villagers to help replenish your inventory you just spent hours grinding for in case you lose it all by accident. Everyone else you see may not have your maxed out armor or your stacks of golden apples, but they do have a base full of stuff. So to be the most powerful, you need an endless supply of your riches. And that's why step 4 is all about building a beautiful base to store your stuff. The 3 main things a good base has is lots of storage, big farms, and the looks. First off, you need to find a spot where you can enter your base without other members of the server seeing you and then raiding your base. Then, once you've found a spot that you're happy with, mine down to bedrock so no players can see your name tag from the surface. If you've made it this far into the video, could you please like and subscribe because it helps me out a ton. Thanks. Now that your base is secure from players, you can start doing the 3 things that turn your base from a standard old base into a beautiful impenetrable fortress. First, we'll place down a heap of chests and label them so they're well organised. Once you're done, you can empty your cluttered inventory into the new storage system. Next up, we want infinite supplies of our resources. We can achieve this by making heaps of automatic farms like iron farms, gold farms, and trading halls to get all of our enchants. Now, we can move on to the final part of making a beautiful base, decoration. If we're going to be living in this base for the rest of the server, then we at least want it to look pretty. So go crazy, try out some different block palettes, or you can copy these ones I tried out here. Now, you have a fully functioning factory of a base, and there's only one more step to becoming the best player of your SMP, domination. You have spent countless hours grinding, getting gear, practicing PvP, and building just to make it to this point. You are now a very well-rounded player with lots of different skills and stats that will help you for the rest of your Minecraft journey. And there is only one last step to becoming the strongest player on your SMP, and that is your mindset. To be feared by everyone, you need to be strong by always playing to your advantages and being aggressive in PvP. Be unpredictable, never let them know your next move, and always keep them guessing. And finally, be determined. If you want to kill someone, never give up. Don't stop until you're satisfied. If you always remember these 5 steps, then you can be the strongest player on your SMP. Thanks for watching.